Conflict touches upon one of the core issues that we deal with as human beings. It shapes our society, for better or worse. It answers the fundamental question of who are we, and the deeper question of how did we become who we are. The Military Sites program is the part of the agency that works with the community to help them preserve, understand, and interpret their military history. Texas is very fortunate to have, one of the most famous battle sites in the world. Texas military history is not just about the Alamo. It is about sites within their community that perhaps the historical significance has gone unrecognized for too long. For example, a former plant that was used to create helium for World War II. That's a military site. One of the projects that we've been working on is the WWI Centennial Project. The war is a war that Americans don't have a particularly strong grasp of or understanding of, and this is completely disproportionate to the importance of this war. A lot of groups have little recognition or understanding of how their town or their community was impacted by the war. Nearly half of the training facilities in 1917 and 1918 to train American soldiers who were going off to France were based in Texas. We have prioritized the collection of World War II and Cold War oral histories. This is especially important as veterans age. It's incredibly important that we preserve their memories and their stories before we lose the last of the veterans from those two conflicts. For a long time, military history was dry numbers, battalion placements on a map, tactics, battle tactics. Military strategy is hugely important to military history. But I would just like to add that there's very much an equally important aspect of understanding military history, which is understanding the wider effects of warfare, understanding the civilian component. How are civilians impacted by and how do they shape and influence warfare? Military history can be for anyone. You don't have to be particularly knowledgeable, you don't have to have a particular understanding or interest in some obscure aspect of warfare. It's open to anyone with an interest in the broader understanding of conflict.